In a couple weeks, I'll be undergoing a mock embryo transfer, and what this consists of is doing everything that I would do for an embryo transfer, but the day of transfer, instead of putting a baby in me, they will actually be taking a biopsy of my uterus. So they actually run 3 different tests with this biopsy. It's called the endometrio, and it consists of an ERA, an ALICE, and an EMA test. And what those tests are is an ERA will make sure that your progesterone in your endometrium is at the right levels the day of transfer, because sometimes if they're not, it can cause a failed transfer. So it's important that your progesterone in your endometrium is where it needs to be, and this will tell you that in that test. The EMA test is a test that tests for good microbiome. So you have microbiome all in your body, in your gut, in your vagina, in your uterus, and this test will make sure that you have enough of it. They like to see at least 90% of good bacteria. And if you don't have enough good bacteria, they will put you on a probiotic for a few months to build that bacteria back up. And then the last test is actually called the ALICE test, and this test tests for bad bacteria. So they will test for a variety of different bad bacteria, and if you do have that bad bacteria, it can cause endometritis or inflammation in your uterus, and you'll have to go on a antibacterial medication to fight off that infection before you can undergo your transfer. So it is important that I have all these tests done, because I've already had a failed embryo transfer. In my last embryo transfer, we fought to get my uterine lining thick enough. As far as I know, this test does not hurt. I think maybe a couple minutes of cramping when they take the biopsy, but it is a quick recovery. It's not that painful, and I heard it's just one of the easier tests to have done. So I am excited to get this done and to just kind of learn more about what my uterus is doing, because I have so many things against me. I have stage 4 endometriosis, PCOS, tons of scar tissues from my 3 ectopics that ruptured, and I had to have 2 emergency surgeries on those. So I just have a lot going on, and it's important that I get this test done before I transfer another embryo, because last time I really did beat myself up with not doing this. So I am excited to get these results, not excited I have to push everything back even further, but in the end this will help me with a more successful embryo transfer. So I'm keeping that hope and praying, and this will just be more information in my toolbox. So I hope that kind of explains what exactly is a mock embryo transfer and what these tests look for, and I will keep everyone posted.